MTA's Metro North and Amtrak are putting aside past disagreements to launch a $1 billion project that will give commuters along the South Shore direct access into Penn Station for the first time.
Here is a story about city and suburban cooperation on a project that's good for the Bronx and it's good for Westchester County. You're covering stories right now on the need to invest in mass transit. This is an expansion of mass transit in the Bronx that benefits the Bronx, that benefits Westchester, and I might add our friends in Fairfield County, as well as those in Manhattan, because this line will ultimately go to the west side of Manhattan. So we have a common interest here, and that's an important news story as people start to wonder, will the city and the suburbs be at each other's point on some of these issues? What the borough president has done and the other leaders here in the Bronx and those of us from Westchester County that I'm going to introduce in a second is we see the common benefit for opening up this line, which will add 4 stations in the East Bronx and connect us to Penn Station on the west side of Manhattan. Transit from Bronx and Westchester to the west side of Manhattan is very important. Our friends on Long Island are going to have access to the east side of Manhattan through their East Side Access Project. Those of us north of the city in the Bronx, in Westchester and Fairfield, we want to have access to the west side to complement that access that we have already into Grand Central Station. This is good for the economy of the Bronx. This is good for the economy of Westchester County. This is a story of mass transit, and it's a story of cooperation between the suburbs and the city.
The Penn Station Access Project will include 4 new stations in the East Bronx and will provide better commuting options and additional economic opportunities along the new route.